Recently, I was speaking at one of the event where there were five more speakers, and there is something terribly went wrong during that event, and because of which all the speakers panicked. So stay till the end if you are required to do any kind of presenting. Maybe it's boardroom presenting, or maybe it's public speaking, professional speaking in whatever capacity. So the most important lesson that I'm going to share with you today is be less reliant on your PowerPoint. So what happened at this event is the projector stopped working for some reason, and that was the only projector in that room. And they tried several things, it did not work. And now I could see the faces of other presenters turning red and blue because they were too reliant on their presentations. And especially if you prepare things last minute, and that's the result of it. So these speakers, they were visibly nervous. When they start to present, you could see that they're referring to their notes back and forth, and some of them reading from their mobile phone and presenting. It was not a pretty good sight. However, there is one lesson that I learned early on in my career is that don't rely on your notes. It will go wrong. It's just matter of when. It's not if, it is when. At some event, you'll see that the dongle is not working. At some event, you'll see clicker is not working, the battery is out, sometimes fuse goes out, sometimes projector screen not working. So expect all these kind of errors. So if your message is radically simple and you have only 2-3 slides, it will become really easy for you. So I'm going to share with you a couple of time tested methods and techniques. If you use them, you will ace every single presentation. Here is what I would say: don't write too much of text on your slide. And it is really counterproductive because when you are speaking and you have too much of text on your slide is competing for attention from you. When people are reading, they're not paying attention to you. So slide should be just an image, maybe max 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 words. That's more than enough. Because they look at the slide, it should evoke some emotion and they ultimately come back to you. Every slide that you use should be a reference to a story. So you only know in your mind that what does this slide mean. So if you have worked on the slides like that, it become easy for you. So in your presentation, I would highly recommend have 2 to 3 core messages. Don't have more than 3 because 1, 2, 3, after 3, everything is many. So have 3 key points, 3 stories to tell your point. And that's it. That way, you even if you lose your slides, it's okay. Today, if you tell me Sagar projector is not working, it's not a panic situation. It's all right. Projector is not working. I'm not either way relying on the projector to do my presentation. So higher the stake presentation it is, I would say rely less on the projector and the PowerPoint. If you want, you can have a couple of printouts where there are details and numbers, etc. You can hand it out physically to people. And on the stage, the 10-20 minutes or maybe half an hour you got, in that time, tell people stories. In that time, tell them the main crux of the matter, what it is about, what is the core message, what is the core idea. Your job is to bring clarity in people's mind. So back in the days when I was starting to do presentations, I still remember one time I was presenting, I used Canva. So as I was presenting, I see the slide, they're disappearing. Somebody is deleting my slide. And what I noticed is it was my daughter, because I use Canva. So one presentation you can have on your laptop, in your iPad as well. So my daughter was deleting one by one and then she was doodling. I turn off the presentation and we go. And since then I make it a point that when I go for presentation, I carry my own clicker. I carry my own dongle so that the HDMI cable can go in. Usually all of them have HDMI cable these days. So I carry my own adapter for that. And yeah, that's it. In my AV, I'm responsible. My presentation, I'm responsible. I take my computer as well. I usually don't rely only on the event team. So my massive encouragement would be have max 4 to 5 slides. And those are pictures, max 4 words on one slide. That's it. And mostly make it about the macro level, high level understanding of the idea through stories. For finer details, you can ask them, go visit your website. If it is too much that you must share, give them a paper so that they can refer to the finest detail.